Nintendo has created tons of games, applications, and various media, but out of all the various things that they've made, one stands out from the rest that you don't really see people talking about anymore. It's a software called Flipnote Studio for the DSi. In late 2007, Nintendo employees Yoshiaki Koizumi and Hideaki Shimizu were collaborating on a special project. It was a project to create presentations on the Nintendo DS using the touchscreen and share them onto your Nintendo Wii. Over time, the idea evolved into being a flipbook application called the Flipnote Workshop. Sometime in the middle of 2008, Nintendo partnered with a company named Hatena to create an online service for the application so that people could share their creations online. Flipnote Hatena was made in about 3 months and was finished on December 18th, where Flipnote Studio was released just a week later in Japan on December 24th of 2008. It was released 7 months later on August 12th through the 14th of 2009 in North America, Europe, and Oceania. Alright, now I know you're tired of this history lesson, so let's just get right into talking about what Flipnote Studio really was. Flipnote Studio was an application for the DSi where users could create their own flipbook animations. They could use tools like pens, paintbrushes, and erasers to draw images. You were also able to layer, resize, move, copy, cut, and paste images. There was also the ability to import images from the Nintendo DSi camera app. You were able to adjust the speed that the Flipnote would play at, ranging from half of a frame per second up to 30 frames per second. You were able to create Flipnotes with a maximum of 999 frames. Flipnote Studio also had the ability to add audio to your animations using the DSi microphone or by importing sounds from the Nintendo DSi sound application. The software was really simple to use and made it so that anyone of any age could make Flipnotes with ease. It was a lot of fun to do things on Flipnote Studio when you weren't really feeling up to playing games. I had so much fun with Flipnote Studio that I consider it to be more entertaining than most of the games that I actually had on the DSi. Flipnote Studio also had a feature that allowed you to share Flipnotes with other people. You could share them using SD cards or locally with wireless communication. Alternatively, you could also use Flipnote Studio's online service, Flipnote Hatena. Flipnote Hatena allowed people to share some of their Flipnotes that they made online so that other people could view them, download them to edit, and also rate. A lot of people would download other people's Flipnotes and make spin-offs of them or reuse their audio or certain parts of their Flipnotes for their own. I wonder what this reminds me a little bit of. Now, the rating system for Flipnote Hatena in particular was quite interesting. You could give Flipnote stars, or alternatively purchase or earn color stars to give to Flipnotes that you really enjoyed. I didn't ever really use Flipnote Hatena a huge amount, so I never really found myself giving out stars or anything. I spent a lot of time making my own Flipnotes, or I would look at featured Flipnotes each week. I don't think that there is a single app or game that I have put more time into on any other Nintendo console, because every night that I got into bed, I'd hop on Flipnote Studio and draw until I fell asleep. It was really relaxing and had so much charm to it. It was something that everyone kind of knew of, and it was kind of like the YouTube we used when we were younger before we were actually exposed to YouTube. It was something that, looking back on it, was life-changing for me and had a huge influence on my childhood. These Flipnote animations that people made really shows the era that this took place in, with the music, sound choices, topics, as well as the animations present in them. I've collected a handful for your viewing pleasure, so let's look back on all kinds of media people made on the internet around 2009, shall we?
That was the most Roblox core thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, you couldn't see it, but I was head bopping.
Yeah.
It was kind of catchy.
Classic.
A time machine? Where would you go? Ow! Here. Emergency only, pull for fire. Even though there's no fire here, I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah, no, he got trolled. That's good.
He got trolled.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Get trolled, burning alive. That's a classic.
That is a
Yeah.
classic.
I thought I remembered it being longer. Anyway, that created like 5 years of memes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, still debatably relevant to this day, but really, no, it's not. I'm just sad.
Just to us. Just to us.
I'm hurt.
Error. What? No. No, I was only doing a pie chart.
That very chaotic.
That's what I'm gonna do to my PC when it blue screens on me.
That's sad. for every party involved.
Yeah, including me, who probably will have to clean up the glass.
And also get a new PC.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Oh
a classic.
no. Oh boy.
You ate all the waffles? Yes, I did. Should have asked if you wanted any. If I give you the waffles, I won't get any. Would you like a waffle? There is no more waffles. I have them all. I know, it's an example. Yes, Red. I think I would like 2 waffles. You can't. You want 2 of them? So if Link gets 2 waffles,
Oh god.
and I get 2 waffles, that still leaves 8 waffles for you. I don't want 8 waffles. I want 12. I want 12 of them. If you can seriously eat all those waffles, I will personally drive you to the store to buy some more. I just don't know why you guys get all the waffles. You still have more waffles than Rhett and me combined. They're mine. I got them from the freezer and I put them on my plate.
They're not cooked?
You guys are being selfish.
That was a classic.
I was.
That was great.
I think that might be my top 1 flip note period.
It's definitely up
incredible.
there.
The audio quality was fantastic too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm being told to shut up by my stepdad.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
He sent me a text that said "Quiet down over there!" exclamation point.
You should
Oh.
send him that bowl of bees image back.
Gonna.
Are you ready for some football?
My stepdad just texted me again and he said, I can hear you talking about my text. I sent him back, no you didn't.
As he hears you talking about this text. Causing an infinite perpetual loop.
I'm gonna send him the bowl of bees photo.
That's one of the best
Why was
Flipnotes
there no
ever.
sound?
That's so good.
It's great. I love
Dude, I
it.
have not seen that ending before.
Oh,
Me neither.
my Discord.
Just the
One
animation for
second.
the kick is incredible.
Oh, at the very start?
Yeah.
Fun fact, that was actually animated by one of the devs. One
It's a
of
cool
the
loop.
Hatina developers made the drop kicking off ledge original animation when pitching it to Nintendo. And then people did that to it.
Heading up.
Good job, Anthony.
Better fight scenes than One Piece.
Ooh. I might get you canceled.
Unfortunately, there were a ton of Flipnotes that I really wanted to show but couldn't due to copyright reasons, since a bunch of Flipnotes around the time were just music videos that play songs in the background. A bunch of Flipnotes around this time were drawn out YouTube skits or memes, so a lot of them do have original sources outside of Flipnote Studio. On May 31st of 2013, Flipnote Hatina shut down. I was still an active user of Flipnote Studio and Flipnote Hatina when this happened, and it was extremely upsetting. I still used Flipnote Studio, but I never really got a chance to use Flipnote Hatina again, and I didn't have any more Flipnotes than what I had downloaded onto my DSi system. It was a little bit of an upsetting time all around for me for a ton of reasons, and this was definitely disheartening. I've mentioned this before, but I didn't really keep up with new things that were going on and was just really starting to use the internet around this time. But around 2014, I saw footage of Flipnote Studio 3D, a successor to Flipnote Studio that released on the 3DS on July 24th of 2013. I had a 3DS during this time, but the problem was that it was released exclusively in Japan. I remember I checked the eShop and would look up Flipnote Studio just to have no results come up, and it was just super sad. It took a little while, but on February 10th of 2015, Flipnote Studio 3D was released in North America for free if you had a Club Nintendo account, and it was later released on March 31st of 2016 in the PAL region. During this time, Club Nintendo was also on the verge of shutting down, but I still claimed it on the day that it came out, and I remember spending the rest of the night making Flipnotes on Flipnote Studio 3D. Flipnote Studio 3D had more features, colors that you could use, and was truly a successor to the original Flipnote Studio in every way. Besides one, there was one thing that Flipnote Studio 3D completely fumbled, and it was the online services. The online services for Flipnote Studio on the 3DS was called Flipnote Gallery World. It was a paid community service, and you had to pay to use it. It was a little stupid, and I remember it upsetting me when I first read up on it. Otherwise though, it was pretty similar to what Flipnote Hatina was. I feel like there was a bit of a missed opportunity here, because in 2013 Miiverse had just released, and I wondered how things would have turned out if they used Miiverse as a sharing platform instead of their own. I could already imagine how awesome it would have been to scroll through the platform and seeing a bunch of Flipnotes that I could watch and see the discussion about and be able to download them or just upload my own. It really sounds like it would have worked out super well, so it's a shame that the opportunity was missed. On April 2nd of 2018, Flipnote Gallery World shut down. It was still upsetting because it was a huge archive of a bunch of Flipnotes, but I guess I wasn't really affected by it since I never really used the service personally. Since the release of Flipnote Studio 3D on the 3DS, we haven't really gotten anything that feels the same. Swapnote wasn't really similar, the Switch has nothing even remotely close, it's just super upsetting. The simplicity of Flipnote Studio and its sharing options were what made the application so great, and unfortunately, the time where people could even get to experience Flipnote Studio at all is coming to an end. As of March of 2023, the Nintendo eShop shut down, which means that Flipnote Studio 3D is no longer available at all. It really hurts to think about, and I'm hoping that at some point we can get another Flipnote or something similar, but admittedly, that's just wishful thinking. Flipnote Studio was an application that meant a ton to me. Being able to draw your own animations and share them with friends was a blast. I remember exchanging Flipnotes with my friends or showing each other Flipnotes that we had downloaded from Flipnote Hatina, and it was always such a heartfelt fun that Nintendo just doesn't really have nowadays. Don't get the wrong idea though, Nintendo still puts out great stuff, but nothing they've really been doing lately is as simple fun as Flipnote Studio was. The 3DS had a lot of services that were pretty close and similar in feeling, but this one will always be super special to me for so many reasons. One day, I hope Nintendo will do something like this again. If you want to check it out, there's a Flipnote archive up today that has over 44 million Flipnotes. The link's gonna be in the description. There's also a fan-managed continuation of Flipnote Studio called Pseudo Memo. Some of my friends and I decided to check out the site, see what a new Flipnote looks like in 2023, and here's the results. Dude, it's for the TikTok people.
Dude, what the hell
Yeah,
is it with Subway Surfers? Like, why is that just like back in like
TikTok,
the background
bro.
of random shit, dude?
It's so you don't get distracted. It keeps like the engagement up.
You always gotta
You're
have
just
something happen.
See, that had me engaged. I was like really watching that.
You could really
Yeah.
see how well he was jumping.
I'm tired of Earth. These people. I'm tired of being caught in the tedium of their lives. I sit here among the stars watching them go through their frivolous lives. I follow every line, every action of every person, and I want to scream no, but it wouldn't change anything. I want to believe there will never be happy endings for them, just cruel, unrelenting horrors beyond comprehension. Yet I have to live with the nightmare of other people's happiness.
Dude.
You just like me for real.
Oh man. Oh. Oh, dude.
That is amazing.
Oh, that's so good. I love what?
That's amazing.
I think that's the funniest thing I've seen in the past like 2 years.
Oh,
my
dude.
gosh.
That's so good.
I love it. I shed a single solemn tear while watching. Dude, that was so awesome. Dude, I've never laughed that much or my throat like wheezed. I don't know how I
sorry.
just did that. So with Peter Griffin, Peter, Family Guy TikTok.
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 Whoa, at least I'm not drinking crap, Brian. Yeah, this isn't exactly
Dude, this is awesome.
What? Yeah, right behind Kraken's hardware store. There's a what the fuck?
Dude, this is TikTok. That's it.
That's wild.
If this doesn't radiate stuck in the weirdest possible era of just stuck in 2010 and then for some reason 2023 media, then I don't know what does, if not just that one liberal propaganda.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I really do miss Flipnote Studio though. It was such a simple app that reflected such a simple time in my life. Thank you all for watching this video. It'd mean a lot to me if you subscribed, liked, and shared, and left me some feedback by commenting. Really though, please subscribe. Like 2% of you are subscribed. I think less than that is actually subscribed, and I want to get that number up, so please like and subscribe, please. I would really...